Hello everyone. Very good afternoon, all of you. Hello, are you there? Good afternoon, all of you. Am I audible? Till the strength is 33. Hmm? Just tell your friends to join fast. Is it the screen is visible for everyone? Yes. Hello. Screen is visible for everyone? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. In last session, we have started the nested subqueries. In that, we have seen the what is the subqueries, how it execute, rules, important rules related to the nested subqueries, and how we can use the nested subqueries with different statement. These are the basically four types of statement. By using that, we are perform the subqueries. Okay, that is the select, update, insert, as well as the delete. First one is the select statement. SQL subqueries are most frequently used with the select statement. Here the syntax is already given. Inner over here, this one is the outer part of the outer part of the query, and this one is the inner part of the query. That is also called as a subquery. First one, while we are executing, then inner part of the subquery will get executed, and the output of that subquery will transfer to the main or out external query. And according to the our operations, whether we want to include that result, exclude that results, the result will get displayed, whatever the which kind of operators we are applying according to that. Then we have seen the different kinds of operators which we are going to use in subqueries, that is the in, not in, any, as well as the all. Here is the example with a subqueries with a select statement. We are selecting over here the employee list of employees whose salary is greater than 4,500. Now, the next type was that insert subqueries with the insert statement. Now, you for example, you want to select or transfer the record of the one table to the another table. So, instead of transferring one-to-one record, multiple records, we are using the insert statement. This is one example. Now, we are on a point of the update statement. Subqueries with the update statement. The subquery of a SQL can be used with a conjunction with the update statement. When a subquery is used with the update statement, then either single or multiple columns in the table can be updated. Yes. When suppose you want to update 2-3 records, then it's easy for you. You have to update that each and every record by mentioning individually. But suppose there are 100 records you want to update, then then if you are not using subqueries, then it will the query get enlarged. त्या क्वेरीची साईज काय होईल, जास्त होईल, कारण की तुम्ही इच अँड एव्हरी रेकॉर्ड जर मेन्शन करून सेट व्हॅल्यू करत असाल इच अँड एव्हरी टाइम 100 रेकॉर्ड्सला, तर ती क्वेरीची साईज पण मोठी होईल, तुमचा वेळ पण जाईल. ओके, सो मग सिमिलर पॅटर्नचे आपण रेकॉर्ड्स पहिल्यांदा सॉफ्टवेअर थ्रू सिलेक्ट करतो आणि तो जो रेकॉर्ड आहे तो मेन क्वेरीला ट्रान्सफर करतो. मग it's quite easy for you people as well as to the compiler too. It saves your time. मग इथे बघा की तुम्हाला सिंटॅक्स दिलेला आहे. Suppose you want to update table, set column name new value where value operators. आपण इथे ऑपरेटर्स यूज करणार आहे आणि अगेन राईट हँड साइड ऑफ द ऑपरेटर्स काय असेल, तुमची सब क्वेरी असेल. सी सिंटॅक्स हा सेम आहे. पहिल्यांदा तुमची एक्सटर्नल क्वेरी येईल, मग त्याच्यानंतर तुमचा ऑपरेटर येईल आणि त्याच्यानंतर जी येईल ती ही सब क्वेरी येईल. त्याच्यामध्ये तुम्हाला ज्या काही रेकॉर्ड्स आहेत, प्रेडिकेट आहे, ते सिलेक्ट फॉर्मॅट मध्ये वगैरे लिहावं लागेल. ओके, now see, let's assume we have an employee backup table. I think we discussed this point. तर तुम्हाला त्यांची सॅलरी 0.25 ने इन्क्रीज करायची आहे. सो यू हॅव टू फर्स्ट सिलेक्ट द बट सॅलरी ज्यांची इन्क्रीज करायची, दॅट candidate or that customer's employee age should be a greater than or equal to 29. So first of all, you have to select the customers whose age is greater than or equal to 29. After selection of these records, just multiply their salary by 0.25 times. Okay, मग तिथे 10 रेकॉर्ड्स असतील, 100 रेकॉर्ड्स असतील, 1000 रेकॉर्ड्स असतील, बट ज्यांचं एज ग्रेटर दॅन और इक्वल टू 29 आहे, ऑल दीज employee salary will get increased by 0.25 times. Okay, and after applying the update on employee table, this would impact 3 rows, and finally the employee table would have two following records. Okay, जिथं जिथं 29 and above 29 एज आहे, त्यांची सॅलरी ही 0.25 टाइम्स नी इन्क्रीज झालेली आहे. इज द आउटपुट. Now come to the next, that is the subqueries with the delete statement. Yes, select, insert, update, and fourth one is the delete statement. The subquery of a SQL can be used in a conjunction with the delete statement, just like any other statement. See, it's a kind of conjunction, म्हणजे तुम्ही दोन क्वेरी जोडत आहात. ओके, डिलीट हा वेगळी आहे आणि सिलेक्शन हा वेगळा आहे. म्हणजे तुम्ही एक रेकॉर्डचे सबक्वेरीने सिलेक्ट करत आहात, तुम्हाला कोणत्या फॉर्मॅट मधले हवे आहेत, आणि त्याच्यावर मग तुम्ही अपडेट किंवा डिलीट ऑपरेशन्स परफॉर्म करत आहात. दॅट मीन्स यू आर कंजंक्शन, जॉइनिंग करताय, कंजंक्शन. ओके, सो see the syntax over here. Syntax is same. Just apply the delete keyword, delete from table name where value operator less than, greater than, in, any, and select column name from the table name and we apply the conditions. Just if you want to note it down, please note it down. See over here the example. Let's assume we have an employee backup table again. By using insert into, we are taking the backup and available, which is a backup of employee table. The given example deletes the record from the employee table for all employee whose age is greater than or equal to 29. See. Here we are just changing the need according to our operations. We want to delete the record from the employee backup where the employee age should be greater than or equal to 29. Now, Mansal madam आता तर सॅलरी इन्क्रीज केली आणि त्यांचे रेकॉर्ड डिलीट करून टाकताय. तसं काही नाहीये, जस्ट एक एक्झाम्पल म्हणून आपण इथे बघत आहोत. ओके. As usual, to delete the record, delete from employee where age आपण सुरुवातीला काय करत आहोत, एम्प्लॉई बॅकअप या टेबल मधून एम्प्लॉई टेबल वेगळा आहे, एम्प्लॉई बॅकअप टेबल वेगळा आहे. तर आता सिलेक्ट एज फ्रॉम एम्प्लॉई बॅकअप वेअर एज इज ग्रेटर दॅन इक्वल टू 29. या सब क्वेरी आहे ही याची. तर याच्याने काय होईल, क्वाइट ऑब्वियस, the employee whose age is greater than or equal to 29, they are selected and we are transferring that record to delete from employee. And the age whose age is greater than or equal to 29, it's get deleted. Okay. And this will impact on the 3 rows. आधीचा जर रेकॉर्ड बघितला तर आपण 3 रेकॉर्ड्स अपडेट केले होते 0.25 ने मल्टिप्लाय करून. तेच रेकॉर्ड आपण इथून डिलीट केलेले आहेत. आणि तुम्ही एज बघितला इथे तर आता 29 and below 29 कुठलाच रेकॉर्ड नाहीये. ओके, just note it down. Let's move to the new concept. It's partially known to you, that is the modification of the database. Suppose you want to modify the database, the content of the tables which are available. So we can modify that using the DML commands. These are the insert, update, delete. Yes, we all know about these things because we already learned the DML commands, but we are learning intermediate SQL. That is, it's some kind of advanced use as compared to the basic SQL. So the SQL modification statement make change to the database data in a table and columns. There are 3 modification statements as we know: delete, insert, as well as the updates. So let's see first deletion. A delete request is expressed in a much the same way as a query. Delete from R where P. That means delete from relation table from P, that is the predicate. We can delete only whole tuples. Tuples means what? Row. We cannot delete values on only particular attributes. SQL express a deletion by given syntax. If we normally apply the delete, we are just deleting the n number of records or tuples. But suppose you want to delete values on specific particular attributes. See, there is something change. आता म्हणजे whole tuples delete करायची, that's okay. पण काही वेळा तुम्हाला असं असतं की काही specific records delete करायचे आहेत. तर how to do that one? Where P represent a predicate and R represent the relation, the delete statement first find all the tuples in R which P of T is true and then deletes the from R. The where clause can be omitted, in which case all tuples are deleted. See, at a time, only delete command operates on only one relations. एका वेळी डिलीट जी कमांड आहे ती एकाच रिलेशनवर एका टेबलवरच अप्लाय होते आणि तुम्हाला मल्टिपल टेबल्स मधले रेकॉर्ड डिलीट करायचे असेल तर इच अँड एव्हरी टेबलसाठी तुम्हाला डिलीट स्टेटमेंट ही इंडिव्हिज्युअली लिहावी लागेल. Note that a delete command operates on only one relation at a time. If we want to delete tuples from several relations, more than 2 tables ahead, 3 tables ahead, then we must use one delete command for each relation. Okay. See over here the example for delete request. Suppose there is a finance department and we want to delete the department. There is an instructor department. Delete all the tuples in the instructor relations pertaining to the instructor in the finance department. Instructor table आहे आपल्याकडे, सॉरी मी तुम्हाला फायनान्स बोलले, इन्स्ट्रक्टर टेबल आहे त्याच्यामध्ये सगळ्या इन्स्ट्रक्टरची नावे आहेत आणि ते कुठल्या डिपार्टमेंटच्या अंडर काम करत आहेत त्यांचा आयडी आहे, नेम आहे, कुठल्या डिपार्टमेंटच्या अंडर काम करतात त्यांचा रोल काय आहे, कुठला सब्जेक्ट शिकवतात, हे सगळं त्यामध्ये दिलेलं आहे. अज्युम करा तर आपल्याला जे इन्स्ट्रक्टर फायनान्स डिपार्टमेंटच्या अंडर काम करतात त्यांची information delete करायची. Just apply the query delete from instructor where department name is equal to finance. It delete all the instructor with the it delete the all instructor name who works in a department finance. He a query simple झाली. Normally we are using delete like this delete statement. Now we are performing the operation on delete using delete statement. We are learning intermediate SQL, so it then at that time we are using different kinds of operators, between, less than, greater than, how to use that one with these statements. This is the main purpose. Then delete all instructor with the salary between $13,000 to $15,000. So just as we know over here the boundaries 13, yes, you can use over here the relational operators too, less than, greater than, or expression operators in SQL language. But between is quite easy. As we know starting and ending boundary, just apply the query delete from instructor where salary between the 13 and 15,000. Okay, simultaneously, please note down these. Over, hope so. Now, one more time, we are taking the example of the uh, delete subqueries with a delete statement here. See, now you want to delete the all the tuples. Hmm? You want to delete the all the tuples in the instructor relation. Hmm? For those instructor associated with the department located in Watson building. See, आपल्याकडे table आहे instructor which includes the instructor info. तुम्ही टीचर सुद्धा म्हणू शकता त्यांना, instructor or teacher. Teacher ID, instructor ID, name, then department, then the special subject as well as the location. So you want to delete all the tuples in the instructor relation for those instructor associated with a department located in the Watson building. Now, if you look over here, first of all, what you have to select? First, you have to select the instructor name. Those who are working, under the WhatsApp building, the department. Okay. So first of all, the select department name from department where the building is a Watson. This is the subquery. Yes. And after whatever is the result we will get, just gives to the main query, external query, that is the delete from instructor where department name. Delete from instructor. Whatever is the output of the subquery, it will get transferred to the external query and that record will get deleted. Here, this delete request first find all the departments located in Watson and then deletes all the instructor tuples pertaining to those departments. Please note down these examples. This is important. Let's see the insertion. We are on the point of the modification of the database. In that we have learned the deletion. After that, we are now learning the insertion. As we know, to insert the new values, new records, we are using the insertion. To insert data into a relation, we either specify a tuple to be inserted or write a query whose result is set of the tuples to be inserted. Okay. Obviously, the attributes values of inserted tuples must be members of the corresponding attributes domains. Sir, attributes तुम्हाला ज्या व्हॅल्यूज इन्सर्ट करायच्या आहेत दॅट शुड बी अ मेंबर ऑफ दॅट ॲट्रिब्यूट्स. नाहीतर तुम्ही एज यामध्ये काहीतरी टेक्स्ट व्हॅल्यू टाकसाल किंवा बाकीच्या व्हॅल्यू इन्क्लूड करसाल तर इट्स नॉट अ राईट रेकॉर्ड. दॅट शुड बी तुम्ही ज्या इन्फॉर्मेशन ऍड करणार आहे दॅट शुड बी अ व्हॅलिड इन्फो. नाहीतर काही पण म्हणजे टीचरच्या रेकॉर्डमध्ये तुम्ही स्टुडंटचा रेकॉर्ड टाकत असाल तर इट्स नॉट रिलेटेड वन. So similarly, tuple inserted must have the correct number of attributes. म्हणजे जेवढे नंबर ऑफ ऍट्रिब्यूट्स आहेत व्हॅल्यूज तुम्हाला इन्सर्ट करताना त्या सिक्वेन्स मध्ये तुम्ही टेबल मधले ऍट्रिब्यूट्स आहेत त्या सिक्वेन्स मध्ये तुम्हाला ती व्हॅल्यूज हे ऍड करावं लागतात. ओके. The simplest insert statement is a request to insert into one tuples. Normally आपण काय करतो insert into course. म्हणजे suppose insert into table name as well as the directly we are giving the values, or sometimes we are giving the insert into table name and in brackets column names. We are giving the column names and after that we are giving the value. These are the two types to insert the values. Either directly gives the value or after the table just add the column names and in that sequence add the values. In either way we can insert the records. Okay. Now this is the simplest way. आपण ह्याच्याने काय करतो एक 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 रेकॉर्ड्स ऍड करत जातो. बट आता तुम्हाला इंटरमिडिएट एसक्यूएल आपण लर्न करत आहोत तर नंबर ऑफ रेकॉर्ड्स ऍड करायचे आहेत तर कसे करायचे. मोर जनरली वी माइट वांट टू इन्सर्ट टपल्स ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ अ रिझल्ट ऑफ द क्वेरी. नंबर ऑफ रेकॉर्ड्स ऍड करायचे असतील तर कसं करायचं. जस्ट मग at that time use the following. Suppose we want to make each student in a music department who has earned more than 144 credits hours an instructor in the music department with the salary $18,000. तर हा तुम्हाला गिवन आहे की तुम्हाला काय करायचं आहे हे सांगितलेलं आहे इथे. We want to make each student in the music department who have earned more than 144 credits hours as well as instructors. स्टुडंट्स पण पाहिजेत आणि इन्स्ट्रक्टर पण पाहिजेत की स्टुडंट्स हे असे हवेत की 145 क्रेडिट्स त्यांनी अर्न केलेले आहेत आणि इन्स्ट्रक्टर इन द म्युझिक डिपार्टमेंट whose salary is $18 पेक्षा जास्त आहे. Then insert into instructor, select ID, name, department name and directly आपण आता इथे काय करत आहोत 18,000 ही salary दिलेली आहे from students where department name is equal to music and total credits is greater than 144. So instead of specifying the tuples as we did earlier in this section, we used to select, we are selecting to specify set of tuples. Here we are selecting the set of tuples. समजतंय का की आपण इंस्टेड ऑफ एक एक रेकॉर्ड्स ऍड करण्यापेक्षा आपण पहिल्यांदा रेकॉर्ड सिलेक्ट स्टेटमेंटनी सिलेक्ट करत आहोत आणि ते इन्स्ट्रक्टर मध्ये डायरेक्टली इन्सर्ट करत आहोत. SQL evaluates the select statement first, giving a set of tuples that is then inserted into the instructor relation. And each tuple has the ID, a name, department name, that is the music, and the salary of 18,000. $18,000. Okay. Are you getting? Yes. The last one is the update. Okay, update we will see in a next lecture. Today we will stop here only. Is there any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay.